Thousands.
I don't know.
Aren't you a rapper?
No, I don't rap that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you do. You do rap. You the rapper that fell off. Like, say about it. You paying for right? You're paying for. You're paying for. You better.
Man, TEEJAYX6 has had an interesting career trajectory. So, if you guys don't remember who Little TJ or who TEEJAYX6 is, not Little TJ, but TEEJAYX6, basically he was the pioneer of an era about 2 years ago, which I know you all remember, but the scam rap era. Everybody was talking about scamming this, scamming that, and he was at the forefront of it. And you guys are probably wondering, well, what happened to TJ? Well, basically a mixture of things. One, it seemed like he kind of started just getting on bad terms with a lot of people. That was one of the things. The next thing that probably kind of didn't help his case was a bunch of videos started coming out of him basically getting bullied. You see him getting running in the mall from like a group of teenagers that were trying to jump him. You see in a bunch of situations, someone said he got robbed, things like that. And the whole thing was TEEJAYX6 really wasn't like a street, a product of the streets, but he still kind of portrayed the image of a little bit of a tough guy image. He would have guns sometimes, things like that. Now, on top of that, what really hurt him was his Instagram ended up getting deleted. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, Instagram isn't really that important, but it is for a lot of rappers, especially a rapper like TEEJAYX6, because they have to portray an image, you know? If your Instagram gets deleted, you no longer can portray your image, okay? And one of the images that he would portray is that he's a scam rapper, he has all this money, this and that. He really doesn't have anywhere to really post his music at a certain point. So without that, you kind of get put in this weird scenario where you don't have any sort of any sort of way to get popping. You just don't. But regardless of that fact, Lil TJ has kind of just been hidden. He makes a new Instagram, it gets deleted. He makes another new Instagram, it gets deleted. And that's a big issue. And I don't really know why they're deleting him. At the same time, if your entire image is built on scamming, I'm pretty sure platforms aren't going to want you on there. Okay, now we hop into this whole thing that's been going on with TEEJAYX6, where it looks like he paid an escort and he did not want to pay her. This man he scammed everything. He scammed his haircuts, he scammed his fans, he scammed random people, and I guess now he's scamming escorts. Now, I think that, one, is he broke? Is TEEJAYX6 broke? I don't think so. I mean, he signed for $1 million. I know, like, everyone's like, oh, he's definitely fallen off, but do I think he's broke? Not really. He probably has some money. Do I think that something else happened for him not to pay her? Probably. Do I think that he just has no money and he just won't pay her? I don't think that's the case, but I think this is one thing that also adds to the idea that some people have this idea that rappers and famous people and rich people don't pay for escorts, but that is because you know, like, in people's heads they think that they don't have to pay for escorts, but in reality you have, like, most people pay for escorts. Like, that is what it is, because you're paying for, you got to think somebody like LeBron, for example, like LeBron James. Okay, LeBron James is somebody who's constantly traveling. He's a multi-millionaire. He probably pays for escorts. Now you guys are probably like, well, if these people are paying for escorts, how does it never come out? Because for the most part, escorts are so used because escorts provide anonymity. You guys know what word I'm trying to use, but they basically provide some sort of blanket of security, because an escort isn't a good escort if everybody knows that they're an escort. Most escorts, for the most part, you guys will never know exist because they get paid for their silence. You just have sex with them and you keep it pushing, okay? Now, Lil TJ's in this weird predicament to where I don't really, like, look at Batman Cavill. This man said he paid like 15 grand for sex, okay? Now, if you guys think that somebody like TEEJAYX6 isn't going to be there, then I think that, you know, it would be a little delusional. Do I think that TEEJAYX6 should be paying at for sex at this point of his career? I don't think so at all. I think that this man, if anything, he needs to start releasing music and probably try making another comeback to Instagram. It's just very difficult when you're at a position like him, because even you look up, you know, TEEJAYX6, you know, you just look him up on YouTube. I don't even think he's dropping music. Yeah, the last time he dropped like music is a music video was a year ago. So I think it's something has to be going on with his label to where he's just not able to really make music, because he hasn't been dropping music either. It isn't really like TJ is like I'm looking, like it's not like he's just dropping music. He's just not really like it is like he's just not dropping music. And on top of that, he doesn't have an Instagram, so he's kind of just dropped off the face of the earth. Now, could that be for legal reasons? I don't know. I'm not really gonna speculate on that. But my whole point is that I think that somebody like TEEJAYX6 probably needs to get their career back on track by just dropping music. For some reason, every artist thinks that they're like Playboy Cardi, Little Uzi, like they have these strong fan bases where they can just never drop music. But in reality, we're in a consumer's era. Just flood the streets. We look at NBA YoungBoy. He feeds his fans. You look at Rio the Young OG and all the Dallas Flint rappers. I mean, not Dallas, Michigan Flint rappers. They all feed the streets, and that's what not Lil TJ. I keep calling him Lil TJ because I haven't said TEEJAYX6 in so long. But that's exactly what TEEJAYX6 needs to do to get his career back on track. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that maybe he just is broken? He just had to pay for this Escort. I need your guys' opinion. Remember, give me a like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. Peace.